the Corporate Communications Manager for Mkango Resources. It's MKA on the Venture Exchange, and we're a rare earth exploration and development company based in Malawi. Malawi is actually an excellent jurisdiction to work in. It's approximately, in terms of Africa, a 2-hour flight from Johannesburg, sort of northeast. And then once you land in Blantyre, which is an international airport, our site, our Songwe Hill project, is approximately a 2-hour drive. And the roads are paved up until 10 to 15 kilometers. And from there, it's dirt and gravel. And the great thing about that is actually a fuel tanker has already been to site for our drilling. Also, having just been to Malawi, I can say that the road conditions are good, but they're continually improving, as they always are. Not to mention there's actually been sort of an increased interest in Malawi as of late. Approximately a year ago, so April of 2012, Dr. Joyce Banda was the new president. She's the second female president in Africa. And what she's doing is she's resealing and sort of improving international relations. And I guess that could be best proven with the fact that the World Bank, EU, and French government have put in about $40 million into the mineral and mining sector, and the whole country is currently being remapped. And I believe, and we strongly believe, that this is only the beginning for Malawi. Malawi is actually a very rare earth enriched province. Us, Mkango, are the most advanced stage rare earth project, and we look forward actually to being one of the first producers within the country. We strongly believe this can happen based on the support of the government and also the current infrastructure that is happening. So there is a rail line that goes from Tet, which is in Mozambique, to Nakala port, which is a deep water port, and that's currently being refurbished as well as built. And Vale is putting multiple billions of dollars into this, and the railway runs right through Malawi. Mkango doesn't require this for our project, but it does show the substantial infrastructure that is happening, and that, along with power, is currently being looked at. So I did just let you know a little bit about Malawi and spoke about the management being there for 6 years. The management team is extremely strong, and combined it has experience in exploration, geology, banking, financing, and mine operation. We also have an in-house mineralogist, which is very key for all rare earth projects. And we have trained and retained local Malawian geologists. We work with experts in the rare earth field, and we currently have 2 research projects on the Songwe Hill project and on carbonatites, which is our main host rock. I guess on a project level, it's important to know that late last year, we delivered a resource to the market. This resource is more than sufficient, the indicated portion, for us to move directly to the pre-feasibility stage. We won't be looking to engage or release a PEA, as we believe that we have a strong case and the ability to prove to the market what we currently have in ground. The positive thing about this is that we do not have to do any more drilling, and that we have the ability to progress through to the pre-feasibility stage. Additionally, we have a ton of resource upside, and we also have approximately 1,750 square kilometers in the Malawi region that allows us additional exploration upside in not only rare earths but other commodities. Rare earths are very much in demand. Rare earths are key to consumer electronics and consumer goods, and as we all have iPhones and other LCD and LED TVs, we know that this is a growing sector. It's complicated because there's 17 rare earths, but 6 of them are actually critical. And these 6 critical metals actually make up approximately 70% of our in-situ value. So this is very positive, and this is something that we're looking to progress forward and alert the market about. It's important because these 6 critical elements go into phosphors and magnets, which are then move into the electronic sector, and then again the ever-growing green energy sector. We released our resource statement in fall of last year, and since then we've done an additional raise, which is very important. We actually did that in April, and it showed the strength that we have in our current shareholder base, based on the participation level. So what we're doing is we're actually going to be moving forward, like I had mentioned before, to the pre-feasibility stage. But an important aspect of that is the flow sheet and the processing work. And we're able to do this based on the resource being at surface and very open pittable. So the mining operation is going to be quite simple. Again, so the processing work is key for shareholders as well as strategic partnerships. The positive thing about us being able to first scale a modest operation is that we have the resource upside and potential to take what is in the inferred category and move it into the indicated once we are in a position to have additional cash flow and to continue drilling. The advice I have for investors in these difficult markets is to look at companies in a strategic fashion, to look at companies that have a business plan and a business model that allows them to take the project from the exploration stage in through development and production in a effective timeline. That doesn't mean it has to be the fastest, but what we have to do in these type of markets is we have to start really investigating and doing our due diligence in companies. There are a lot of companies out there that are strong. It is difficult, it's a difficult time, but if we can look at it in the sense of an actual purchase decision and a buying decision as opposed to a rash, quick decision, then I think that we're all going to do a lot better. And I think what Mkango is doing is we're really trying to model our business plan and our future development to the way the markets are. And based on the flexibility, the management team, and our project, we're able to do this.